addicted to smoking weed and playing mad while I'm paper stacking. And I get mad when I subtract and I hop up in the booth. I spark it back and I make
It's your boy Cherry Money back with another one. And the AP change up ain't bad as it seems. First off, we gotta understand what Madden is doing. They coming out with new promos. They got the golden tickets right around the corner. They trying to keep you interested in the game in a way by changing the AP up. With changing the AP up, it makes the game more funner in my opinion, because you don't have everybody running all the abilities, like all the zone KOs, all the route KOs, all the unstoppable forces. It just like evens the game out. And what they doing is they want you to buy new players that have a lot of zero AP buckets, like Randy Moss, Deion Sanders, CD Lambs. Players like that, they achieving more right now because of the zero AP buckets. So when they drop them new cards out, you're gonna see more zero AP buckets, and Madden want you to switch over. That way you'll be able to use those players. If you're having a hard time with abilities you should run, or like how you supposed to set up your AP, just think about what you do the most. Say for instance, if you run the ball a lot like I do, you're going to keep the X factors on your players and kind of tone down the receivers a little bit. If you throw the ball a lot, you want to keep the most of the abilities on your wide receivers, and then you want to tone your running back down a little bit. So it just all fit into what type of stuff you like to do to help you out, what abilities you need for your team. On my line, on my edges, I'm just running edge protector. That's all I need. Bam. We go over to Larry Allen. I got secure protector on him. Bradley Bozeman, I got all day. Tyron Smith, I got edge protector. All zero AP. And I got most of the abilities on my playmakers, like CD Lamb, Randy Moss, Gustavus, my quarterback, Bradley Bozeman, all day. Alright, so on the defense side of the ball, you're going to set this up a little bit differently from the offense. You are going to want to pick the most important abilities with the zero AP. But on your line, you should run no AP unless it's an unstoppable force. So on Ed Too Tall, I go Edge 30 Elite. On Molly Smith and John Madden, I'm running Run Stopper to be able to stop the run. And for Tank, I got Unstoppable Force. That way I can keep getting pressure on the quarterback. Alright, so with the cornerbacks, this is how you should set up your secondary. So on your cornerbacks, you're going to want to put mid KO and pick artists on all of them. And on your free safeties and your strong safeties, you're going to want to put pick artists on one of them and put a deep route or a deep zone KO on one of them. All middle linebackers should get lurker for zero AP. If you running the linebacker and then the lurker is not zero AP, I would get a linebacker that got zero AP lurker. Because at this point, I mean, it's no point of using the linebacker if you're not going to be able to get lurker for zero AP. And on my boy Richard Sherman, I'm running outside shade on him, and he get it for zero AP, so it's like I had to. And I had to show you his stats because he's just good. I just got him for free with my Ultimate Legend pack. Yeah, man, but lurk on all my middle linebackers, so that's zero AP. And that's the setup. That's how you set it up. Alright, so this is like a two-part video. I made it all in one. So I got a gameplay showing you how I'm running my AP. So just stay tuned and like, share, and subscribe.
Top flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. CD Lamb to return it from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Randy Moss, 44 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a first carry for their fullback. They do get a couple, but they'll be in a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This defense not budging, back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
That's a strong pick.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.